Good morning, Morris Knolls, and welcome back to News from the Nest.
In today's episode, our reporters provide you with important information on dreams,
A recap of the boys and girls winter track season,
Rotten Tomatoes,
and the CTE Student of the Year. I'm Gregory Edwards Marshall with my co-host Michael Safkin. We'll be back on more of these topics in a moment. Let's get started.
CTE Student of the Year is a program where you can choose your career, like doctors or mechanics, for example. The Career and Tech Ed program here at Morris Knolls is vast with classes like architecture and design, TV production, woodworking, and metals, and a Morris Knolls student can leave high school with a large skill set. Each year, one student is recognized for their achievements in our CTE program. Here's more information by reporter Casey Mejia.
In February, the Morris Hills Regional District celebrated Career and Technical Education, or CTE Month. CTE classes and programs prepare students for a wide range of high-wage, high-skill, and high-demand careers. Students in CTE classes gain a valuable skill set through programs that mirror industry standards. As a comprehensive district, Morris Hills Regional hosts state-approved CTE programs in the following areas: architectural drafting, architectural CAD, machine shop technology, automotive mechanics technology, robotics, engineering, television production, and the culinary arts. Additionally, elective opportunities are available in the areas of woodshop, graphic communications, electricity, business education, and childcare. Many of the programs offered are taught by individuals who have years of industry experience. Students who are enrolled in these programs or courses have the opportunity to earn industry-valued credentials, articulated college credits, take part in competitive career and technical student organization events, and participate in work-based learning for on-the-job training. This February, we were proud to honor Morris Knolls High School senior James Napolitano. James has an extensive resume of CTE classes including CAD 1, CAD 2, metalworking, engineering design, electricity, metals and manufacturing technology, advanced metals and manufacturing technology, and architectural design. Additionally, James is part of the work-based learning program, working on-site daily at Picatinny Arsenal. Next year, James will be pursuing his associate's degree in manufacturing. Ultimately, James has career aspirations that lie in the field of manufacturing. James feels that the classes he has taken at Morris Knolls have guided and prepared him for his career choice. James attributes his success and love of CTE subjects to his teachers. While James has found success in multiple programs, he cites his engineering and architecture teacher, Mrs. Maraldi, as his most inspirational teacher. James noted that Mrs. Maraldi's guidance through the last 4 years has helped to guide him and has led him the furthest. The skills that James has obtained in his CTE classes have transferred over to his home life. James has a shop at home and does cool stuff every day. He has made plates for a car axle and completed work on a friend's Jeep. James is proud of all the projects he has completed at Morris Knolls, as they each have their own unique points of pride. Congratulations to James on his fantastic accomplishments in career and technical education.
That's amazing how many hands-on classes we have that can prepare students to get right to work. There are so many opportunities here at Knolls. Make sure you talk to your counselor to learn more information.
Sometimes I doze off watching movies, or in the movie theater, especially when it's a bad movie. But Rotten Tomatoes can rate the movies for me so I don't lose my attention while watching a film. Here's more on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes is one of the best websites to get your critical reviews for any of your favorite movies. Rotten Tomatoes is one of the best websites to get your information on critical reviews for your favorite movies. The foundation of Rotten Tomatoes goes back to 1998. Rotten Tomato was created by Sen Duhong as a hobby. A movie lover, especially regarding action movies, Duong liked to read reviews to have a better understanding of what the movie was about before going to the theater. Some of his favorite actors were Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Chan's first big movie that went to the big screen in the US was Rush Hour, and the longtime fan couldn't be more excited about it. Dong started to search for what critics were saying about the movie, and he noticed that the only place he saw some reviews together was on the movie posters. That's when the idea for a hoarder review website sparked. Duong presented his concept for the website to two friends, Patrick Lee and Stephen Wang, all former UC Berkeley classmates. They worked in the same startup and decided to create the website. The site then was created with Design Reactor, whose brand was to create websites for film and television clients. The first movie reviewed on Rotten Tomatoes was Your Friends and Neighbors. Since then, thousands of movies have become a part of the website. A turning point was Pixar's Toy Story and A Bug's Life, as people went to check the website ratings before going to the movies. While they hit some rough patches during the next years, the website slowly started to become recognized in the industry, reaching what it is today. Gathering reviews posted online by renowned critics and fans/normal audiences alike, the website balances their negative and positive reviews, reaching an approval number. To separate critics from the everyday audience, they use different symbols: tomatoes for the professional reviews and a bucket of popcorn for the audience. If the critics' ratings have an average of 60% positive, a red tomato appears on their scoring. If it is 60% negative, a green splat is displayed. Fairly similar, a full red bucket of popcorn represents 60%, 3.5-star ratings or higher by the audience, and a green tipped-over bucket represents when less than 60% gives 3.5-star ratings or higher. Rotten Tomatoes has so many easy-to-read symbols, based on if the movie was liked or disliked. This has been Michael Safkan reporting for News from the Nest.
Thank you for the information on Rotten Tomatoes. Not to get confused with actual tomatoes, of course. I'll make sure to keep that in mind when I want to look up the ratings for a movie next time I watch a movie that makes me want to doze off.
Most people think that dreams don't really have a meaning and they overlook them. But do you really know the true meaning of dreams, or what even is the point of having dreams every night? Here are reporters Selena Guybor and Clara Kim with more on this topic.
Have you ever had one of those dreams that confuse you when you wake up? There are many different reasons for the cause of dreams, and though not much is confirmed, there are many theories.
There are 4 stages of sleep, being N1, N2, N3, then REM. Most dreaming occurs during REM, or rapid eye movement sleep.
Though most dreams are during this period of sleep, dreams you experience in REM sleep are usually more vivid than non-REM sleep dreams.
Studies from scientists suggest that dreams come from your imagination rather than your perception.
Results show that 53.5% of dreams were traced to a memory, and nearly 50% of reports with the memory source were connected to multiple past experiences.
One study also found that 25.7% of dreams were related to specific amending events, and 37.4% of dreams were with the future event source were additionally related to one or more specific memories of past experiences.
One theory on dreams is that dreaming helps you consolidate and analyze memories like skills and habits, and likely serve as a rehearsal for various situations and challenges that one faces during the daytime.
These are manifestations of tension for people living with PTSD because they reoccur around their traumatic experiences. Dreaming can accompany psychiatric conditions. For example, people with PTSD are more likely to have nightmares.
In REM sleep, your brain activity looks similar to how it looks when you are awake. You experience a loss of muscle tone except for your eyes, which move rapidly, your breathing becomes irregular, and your heart rate rises. REM sleep, in particular, plays an important role in dreaming, memory, emotional processing, and healthy brain development.
This has been Selena Guybor and Claire Kim reporting for News from the Nest.
Wow, thank you for the information. I'll make sure to remember that when I go to sleep tonight. Have you ever kept a dream journal? It's cool to go back a few days later and read things that wake you up.
To say the winter track season was successful is an understatement. There were many records broken, and it introduced many talented freshmen to the team. Here's Gavin Foreman and Addie Robbins with more on this topic.
This is Gavin Foreman reporting from News from the Nest. Since the boys and girls track season has ended, here's a summary for the Knolls track season.
The boys and girls winter track season has been a huge success. Junior Luke Shaglin ran a top 600-meter time of 1:21 at the Morris County Championships, placing himself in the top 10 in the country for this event. Alicia Ramos ran a 9-second in the 55-meter hurdles, which advanced her to higher level meets this season, as well as Amir Everson throwing a 48.45 in shot this season.
This year's track season has located some new talent, including freshman Max Minervini. He is already dominating his shot and becoming the top for the 4 kilogram shot in his division. with a throw of 42 feet and 11 inches at Frost Stop Championships. Another freshman, Arian Pate, has ran impressive times in the mile and 2 mile running, a 5-minute flat in the 1 mile, and a 10:27 in the 2 mile.
Knolls boys team were very pleased they had gotten a plaque by placing first in one of the meets this season. And even though their victory was secure before running the 4x400 meter, they still gave it their all and got first in the event. In addition to the team wins, there were also multiple Morris Knolls records that have been broken from this year's winter track and field team. On the boys' side, Luke Shaglin broke 4 records individually this year in the 400 meter, 300 meter, 600 meter, and 800 meter. Elijah Bastos also broke the 60 meter hurdle record. CJ Moore broke the 60 meter record. Max Minerviti broke the S4K shot put record. Also on the girls' side, Olivia Capello ran of 141, breaking the Morris Knolls girls 600 meter record.
Wow, what a great season to look back at. I know the team will get many more victories with this upcoming spring season. We wish MK Track and Field the best.
Wow, thank you, Addie and Gavin. Since the spring track season is still going on, students and teammates can still keep that MK school sports spirit going. Let's get out there and support our Golden Eagles as they wrap things up.
Speaking of wrapping things up, we hope you enjoyed the news packages on today's show. If you have any ideas about news stories that you think we should report on, contact us at nftn@mhrd.org.
If you want to be notified of our upcoming shows, check out our YouTube page by following the link at the bottom of the Morris Knolls webpage.
Hit the subscribe button and then the bell to be informed of new uploads.
Tune in next week for another edition from our Block 5 class.
This has been the best from the next.